Shit, I didn't think about an opening bit. Oh, I'm yawning. Have the subscribe come out of my mouth as I yawn. Subscribe. I'm tired. Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We are continuing through the game as promised to you so many moons ago. We woke up to news. We have to go do something. So we're leaving. I don't know what's happening. I can't remember what's happening. There was like stuff and potentially we're in trouble. I don't. So if you maybe you forgot, or maybe you've never seen this before and for some reason you're watching episode 29 of a series that is like 2 years old. But we don't know what my power is. We're in a school filled with ultimate people and we don't know what my ultimate power is. He kind of doesn't understand how he even got into the school in the first place. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
What are you?
My hair is driving me nuts. What do you want? Well, breakfast meeting?
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? Right. Oh, as long as I'm here. I should ask Byakuya what he made the stuff. What he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Why is my whole body just rejecting? Listen, okay. Story time. I have a weird sleep schedule. Always have since I was a kid. And I'm talking like elementary school kid. My sleep schedule has never been regular. It's always shifted and always been kind of in flux. And come high school and then college when I was working a restaurant job, that restaurant job, and I worked in the restaurant industry for 11 years, really reinforced like my negative sleeping habits. And then when I became self-employed, it even got worse because I had no one to really adhere to. I had no hour to wake up by. As long as I had my work done, I was good. And so it slips even more. So I am in a very constantly cyclical sleep schedule where I'll be waking up at 8 a.m., going to bed at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and then eventually it'll rotate around to I'm going to bed at 7 a.m. and waking up at like 6 p.m. It's a mess. Right now, I just recently reset it, so I'm waking up at around 9 a.m. and going to bed around 10 p.m., but throughout the day, my body wants to shut down. It constantly wants to go to sleep because it's like, no, you got to go back to being nocturnal, and I can't. I'm fighting it. So if I feel like I'm so agitated at these anime characters and my waifus, it's not that I don't love you. It's just that I'm a sleepy boy. Actually, no, I'd better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
What?
So? Oh, wait, didn't I? He's gone. Wait, didn't I do this part already? I thought I did this part already. Dean, cut to the part where we haven't done it yet. Okay, we're back. That was my fault. We're back to where we were. I was like, I thought that all seemed so very familiar, and it was. Okay, what do we gotta do here? But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Yo, dude, me too, honestly. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? All right, we gotta leave. I don't know if there's anything else we need to be doing here. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, I just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. What do you mean fight? Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura.
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. Sentences are hard. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Shit. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what is the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Oh, shit, girl. Do not kill Genocide Jill. We'll know it's you. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this? What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. All right, girl. She's going super slaying copyright infringement.
No forgiveness.
I mean, it says unforgivable, not no forgiveness. But hey, man, that's you. That's all you. I gotta bump the volume over here a little bit. Dean, you might have to adjust that a little bit now.
I can't forgive this.
I mean, you could. Okay, all right. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Calm down. Everyone's freaking the fuck out for no reason. Chill. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. What? Hey, I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive.
Why? Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Oh, wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Well, hey girl, a little awkward, you know, we were fighting last time we talked, so maybe things are blowing over, you're still kinda cute, you know what I'm saying? Still love my Sakura, though. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking. And that's why you didn't tell me, right? Oh god, my body has to stop rejecting life. Ah! Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Well, I'm an arrogant guy with a huge cock. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about or what? That issue we discussed, it doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. How do I... There we go. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up with her. Alright, well, where's this girl taking me? Do I want to know? She walked in silence. Great. And in silence, I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Where'd you go? Oh, we're going to the massage. Oh, okay, wait, where we had alter ego. Got it. The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something. Well, that's actually very interesting. Shall we, alter ego? Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, "Why?" Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work. I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep helping everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko? To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. I'm not yawning because it's boring. I'm yawning because my body hates me.
so,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. The secret room? I can't remember, to be honest. I think it's the secret room. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port in the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right,
that's what we have to do.
but despite all that, I still think we need to try,
Correct.
because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Till we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood, your command has been implemented. I thought you were supposed to type to her, or him, not talk. We were typing to communicate, and now all of a sudden we can speak. Inconsistencies, game. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. All right. This is actually big. The secret room. Where is the secret room, actually? I can't remember. All right. Let's go to the boys' bathroom on the 3rd floor. That might be how we get there. I genuinely do not remember.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was forceful, so I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing here there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay. So, the secret room is here? Right. Okay. Let's see if we can find the wire and get Mastermind all plugged in here. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. So check the drawers, obviously. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. Network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected the Ethernet port with the cable. God, are we gonna find out something huge here? And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Oh, my heart. My heart.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. Well, great.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
All right, bye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego, all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. All right, well, we did it. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, oh God, we're falling asleep when it's not nighttime. That's like a plot thing. I completely dozed off. Great. Oh, someone's at my door. Hello? Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Oh, please, God, no. Who's at my door? Who's at my door?
Makoto.
Get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. Oh, God. Oh, no. What? As soon as I heard these words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh, no. Oh, hey, Hina. How's it going? What happened? Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. Oh, Jesus. And when I did... Oh, please. No. Please don't be dead. Not my waifu. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting on the chair like she's bowing her head. Please don't be dead. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. Well, we're seeing her, and the alarm that says the body has been found did not go off, so... I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait here. How about you just, elbow it? Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Please, God. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. I'm aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the window, the now open window, and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I could just... I pushed it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... Uh-oh. Please don't be dead, though. She's smiling. She's smiling! All I felt was cold death. No! No, no, not Sakura! Fuck! No! That's my girl, that's my wife, that's the one I attached to from day one of playing this game. I mean, you kind of know it had to happen, but this is before I knew everybody was gonna die. See, that's the thing. That's kind of what's preventing me from playing the other Danganronpas, because you can't get attached to anybody because everybody's gonna die or be a murderer. And it's tough because you can't emotionally invest, I feel like. This hurts. This one fucking hurts. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... Yup, there's the goddamn announcement. Who killed her?
A body had been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well, is that the end of chapter 4? Or no, we're going to the end part of chapter 4. All-star apologies.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. Here's my immediate guess. She committed suicide. She had to do something, and she'd be too afraid she would end up hurting or killing somebody, causing more problems. So she, because she's so fucking honorable in her own mind, committed suicide, which was not an honorable thing to do, mind you, and shouldn't have done it. Maybe she didn't, maybe she was killed, but I feel like that's what happened. My first gut reaction. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Well, fuck. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I didn't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means?
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her No, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right. It's the Monokuma, like he just said, the Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey.
I gotta tell you, I was pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe him one. Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one. I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. And the next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn on my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should just agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess it's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Well, damn. Now we have to investigate. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Great! Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had just jammed shut from the chair inside the room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies, whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, shoot an arrow, blah, blah,
However-
blah. But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns. Yeah, I think we can
It's
blah.
true.
Third type is the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by
In
that?
other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In other
room.
words...
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So then it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which one of those 4 choices seems to be the most likely in this
It's true.
case? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. Until I figure that out, blah, blah. Definitely tough mystery, need to concentrate, if nothing else. Okay. Well, here's my theory. Wow, there's all kinds of handprints there. Ooh, maybe there is a way in through here. That could be another entrance in the room. Before we do any investigation whatsoever, because that looks like a drug there, my guess, just from what we've been told, is that Hina actually tried to kill Sakura by smashing her over the head. Sakura felt betrayed, but still loved Hina, so she went to her room, grabbed some drugs, and took them to commit suicide. Therefore, her dying wasn't Hina's fault, and she is not the murderer or the blackened and can't be killed for it, and instead, she killed herself, therefore nobody here is the killer, and she saves Hina in the process, being noble, if a little selfish and all that stuff. Kind of a self-sacrifice situation, though there was an attempted murder. Basically smacked in the back of the head, but she didn't die right away, found this room, locked it so the person couldn't come in and finish her off, took some pills, and that's about that. Because she also knew that she couldn't fight back against Hina because she loves Hina. But that's just my theory. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying. If you are, let me know in the comment section below. By hitting the like button, your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.
We like to gamble. 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 We like to gamble.